G.I. Joe
Classified.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new episode of the show. Today we are taking a look at this new G.I. Joe Classified series figure that I just got in the mail, namely Tiger Force Dusty. I don't have the regular Dusty figure yet that's come out, but I do now have the Tiger Force version. And this is my first Tiger Force figure in the G.I. Joe Classified line. So let's go over to the photo booth. Let's break this guy out and let's see what all the hubbub is about. And take a look at the repainted Dusty, because that's basically all the Tiger Force figures are, repainted versions of the regular releases. Let's head over there and check it out. So here we have Tiger Force Dusty in the photo booth, and as always, we're going to take a look at the packaging to begin with. Front, the back, right side, left side, top, and the bottom. And with a look at the packaging out of the way, let's go ahead, break this guy open, and let's play. So here is Dusty in all of his glory. So let's start off by taking a look at the accessories that he comes with. First up, we have his backpack. And as you can see, it has the one peg right here, which I assume fits in a hole in his back. Like all of these G.I. Joe figures, it seems they all come with knives that go in some sort of sheath on the foot or around the ankle or something. And Dusty, just like everyone else, has one. Now here is his helmet with the, I don't even know what this thing's called, but the little drape on the back of it. I guess that's to keep the sun off, which is kind of cool. It makes me kind of excited to get the regular version of Dusty, even though I don't have him yet. So, because if you remember as a kid, this was like cloth, like fabric type material, where now it's plastic. And kind of excited to put that on him to really get a look at. This is what makes Dusty Dusty, is this little flap to me. So he comes with a couple of these goggles, and as you can see, if I turn them this way, one is longer than the other. Probably one, the smaller one can go around his head, so it goes over his eyes, whereas this one kind of rests on top of the helmet. Another cool little thing to put into the package here to give you both of those options. Here is Dusty's machine gun, and mine looks sort of poor. Look at the nose. The nose of the barrel is just sort of bent downward. I know I can put a little heat on that and it'll turn up, but that's just sad when it comes out looking like a droopy nose, a droopy barrel on the end of this thing. That's just kind of crazy. I wish they would, use different plastics. This is sort of wobbly, cheap plastic. Although I will say it's a little bit stiffer than like the torpedo wave. All that stuff, which was really, really, really flimsy. But a nice, nice addition. Does that magazine come out? It looks like, yes, the magazine comes out. Typically, that would be out, they would be separated in the pack, but apparently it was already put in, so yay for me. All right, taking a look at Dusty, you can see the Tiger Force. Well, the reason he's Tiger Force is obviously the look of the camouflage on him, and also he's got the black paint on his face to also give him sort of that tigery look. Overall, just a nice head sculpt on this guy. The eyeballs look great. Paint looks good. Looks like he, just took his hand and wiped that on there. Head sculpt just looks fantastic. Even the sculpt on the body is awesome as well. Always with the G.I. Joe Classified figures, I like that they go above and beyond and give you that detailed texture on the pants. That's just a little something that makes the figures, it seems like you're getting more value than you may actually be getting with these figures, but it's just another little thing that helps make it pop. Love these the cuff link, the cuffs on the wrist. This is just an awesome figure. It's an awesome figure. Really, it makes me want the original version of Dusty even more now that I don't have him. Got the little sheath for the knife on the boot. Just an excellent, excellent action figure. Taking a look at articulation, and of course we could always go through this, but since I hadn't done Dusty yet, since I don't have the real version or the regular version, we're going to go through the articulation. As you can see, his head tilts really well. Tilts to the sides, got all kind of movement there. Can turn all the way around. You can look down about that far. You can look up about that far. Arms rotate all the way around. Bicep swivel that gives him 360 rotation. He does have butterfly joints at the shoulders. He does have great double jointed elbows so he can pick his nose with the best of them. Wrists can turn all the way around and move backwards, forward. Does have ab crunch here. So he can look down that far and he can bend backwards that far. He can rotate at the waist. Look at me, I'm crisscross. I'm sorry if you don't get that reference. He can do a great Van Damme, and he can do a Van Damme that way. Also has the drop hip joints there. Thigh rotation can go 360. Double jointed knee, so he can almost kick his own butt. Boot rotation, this is a 360. Ankle rockers, as you can see, they do all sorts of great stuff, up, down, all that. All in all, Dusty has great mobility, great range of motion everywhere. Really, really like him. But now let's gear him up so we can see what he looks like with all of his cool accessories on. And there he is. This is Dusty all geared up. Now, the one pet peeve that I have, and I do have a pet peeve about this figure, and it is the helmet. It just doesn't, it doesn't fit like you would think. There's not a solid, like, oh, this snaps into place. It's just sort of there, and it can move around. It's kind of wiggly and wobbly. So it's not, see, just barely tapping it. I'm just barely touching it. You see how it just moves around on his head. It's not really a tight fit, not a good fit. You have to really mash down on it. Another thing that I don't care for is it says G.I. Joe right here. The font is not centered. It's not symmetrical to me. Even his last name over here, that's not good. It's sort of going downward and not really like in the middle of the name tag or the tag or whatever you want to call it. It's just not a good look to me. Now, I can imagine. I never had Tiger Force as a kid. Tiger Force was sort of after my run with G.I. Joe was sort of gone. I can say that I would appreciate even more of these figures together in this same paint scheme. I think that might be appealing to me. So I can't wait to get some of the other Tiger Force figures. I think maybe there's a Recondo, a Flint coming up. I can't remember who else. Is there Duke? I can't remember, but I do think there might be some appeal to have a group of them together that are dressed in the same colors, similar kind of thing. Here is Tiger Force Dusty. Again, it's a great figure. It's not my favorite from the 2023 line. Now, my opinions are subject to change over time, but right now I'm just not feeling it as much as maybe some other figures in this line. To me, it feels like a cheap, we can get an extra use off of this body buck, off this mold, off this tooling with a Tiger Force paint scheme, and I'm cool with that. That does give us more figures to add to the collection. This one just doesn't do it for me, and that's okay. Not all of them have to do that for me. Not all of them have to be the absolute greatest figure ever. Seems lately when I'm opening these guys, all of them are really, really great. This one just doesn't do that for me for whatever reason. All right. Let me know in the comment section if you picked this one up. Let me know if you think it's better than the original Dusty, or if you like this version better, or heck, if you even agree with me on my thoughts on this particular figure. All right. If you like what I'm doing, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. I sure would appreciate it. All right, folks, that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, God bless.